What if I told you that in the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step system that took one of my clients, Lorena, from making $3,000 a month as a struggling in-person trainer to over $40,000 a month as an online fitness coach in cash collected. Her name is Lorena Ragusa. She's an IFBB Pro. You may have heard of her. And when she first came to me, she was undercharging, undervalued, and frankly, broke. She was working 60 plus hours a week at her job and between in-person training, barely scraping by, and ready to quit the fitness industry altogether. She had even went through another coaching program prior to us and got zero results. But in just 4 phases, which break down to you completely, she went from trading hours for dollars to building a fully automated business that now books 20 to 30 sales calls every single week. Phase 1, we got her to her first $10,000 a month in just 30 days, which we're going to cover soon. Phase 2, we scaled her with paid advertising at a 30x return on cash collected. Phase 3, we automated her entire lead generation system. In phase 4, that's where she built a team so she could step back and let the business run itself. And here's the thing, this isn't just some get-rich-quick scheme or overnight success story. This is a proven, repeatable system that I use to help hundreds of trainers break free from the gym and build freedom-based businesses they actually wanted. If you're a personal trainer or an online fitness coach who's tired of being stuck in a time for money trap, grab a pen, take some notes, because what you're about to see could completely change your business and your life. Let's dive in. As you can see here, good evening. This is a proven system of how much PT Legends did in my life. This was my 9-to-5 job. This is her W-2 of her making $34,000 a year. Now she makes that money in 1 month, consistently for the past 4 months. You can see she had 10 renewal clients. Clients aren't just signing up, but they're coming back and back and back. Closing the month of January, we're growing and growing more. Eric, you can start making 50K plate for me this month. That's a plate that we give them when they hit 50K a month. Here's some more wins from her and other clients as well. Let's get to the system, what you guys have all been waiting for. Phase 1 is what we call the foundation. At first, when she came to us, her starting point, she was doing 3K a month as an in-person trainer plus her 9-to-5 job. That was her total income. She was undercharging for her services. She was doing a little bit of online fitness coaching, but it was for low ticket, $99, $200 per month. She was basically undervalued. She was underpaid, and she had a low pricing structure. And she also even went through a generic course that didn't work for her, ready to quit because she didn't see results. Now, there's nothing more than she wanted to be successful and do this full-time online, but she just didn't know where to go. Step 1 is where we sat down with her and we optimize her pricing structure. We analyze her current pricing structure, which was way too low, and we created a high ticket offer that increases prices to reflect her true value. This allowed for her to grow and scale a lot faster. Going from $200 a client to $2,000 to $3,000 per client is a massive shift in your business. This alone can make you more money just by charging more money. And then we repositioned her services for higher value clients, meaning clients who have higher income and better clients to work with. We installed an AI system in her current training protocols. That way there, she didn't have to coach and manage them by, a lot of trainers will go and send spreadsheets or type their workouts out, and that much time and just isn't scalable. Instead, we use her own application with AI follow-ups to allow for her to coach and manage people worldwide, which had all her nutrition, tracking systems, and accountability systems all in one place. Cool. Step 2, after we increased those prices, we gave her a content strategy overall. We stopped the generic content approach that she learned previously before working with us, and we designed an organic content plan specifically for lead generation. We actually script all of our clients' content out for them just to remove the guesswork of what to say on camera. So you just hop on camera and show face. Now, with her content, we focus on value-driven posts that can convert her current following and audience into high-paying customers. And not just convert, but build trust, build her audience, and get more people interested. This was the content strategy, and just from this alone, with $0 spent on paid ads, this resulted in $10K in her first 30 days. Massive shift, massive turnaround in only 30 days of joining the program. You can see here, she said, thanks to PT Legends, I put my notification for my 9 to 5 last night. She basically put in her 2 weeks for her job and completely quit. Now she has freedom and she has all the tools to be able to help hundreds and thousands of females around the world. Awesome. Moving forward to scaling with paid advertising. So this is phase 2. So once we get some money coming in, what we like to get into is paid advertising. We don't jump right into paid advertising off the rip because we want to make sure your offer is cemented in, your programming is solid so people can keep purchasing from you, and that you know how to sell and generate leads organically. Month 2 is when we installed paid advertising. For paid advertising launch, what we did is implemented an automated lead generation system, which we're going to cover. I'm going to show you step-by-step how to do that, which is specifically DM ads and a boosted post strategy that targeted direct messages to her inbox, which achieved a minimum of a 5x ROAS on a light ad spend budget. In fact, her first 2 months, she got a 30x ROAS on cash collected, which is almost unheard of in today's market. In 2025, ads are getting more expensive than ever, and we were able to allow for her to spend, let's see right here, she spent $700, as you can see here. This is the total amount spent. And then you scroll to the right, this is her tracking sheet, brought in a total of $20,500 in cash collected. $700 turned into $20,500. You do not hear about that anywhere. Now, she didn't get 30x ROAS month to month to month to month, but her first 3 months were 20 to 30x ROAS, and now she's averaging 5 to 10x ROAS on her ad spend. Cool? So now that we have a ton of leads coming in, it's time to get into phase 3, which is automation and systems. So if you're getting 30, 40 leads per day between organic and paid traffic, the problem is now that you have too many leads that you cannot possibly keep up with messaging these leads, taking the sales calls, and it gets really challenging here. In month 3, what we did is we hired an appointment setter to manage all of her DMs. And we do this for our clients. We have applicants of humans from the US who are commission-based that are willing to work for your business and send messages all day. They will do organic, outbound messaging, and they'll respond to all your leads that are coming in from your paid advertising efforts. This appointment setter handles all of your messaging, schedules sales calls on autopilot, and manages initial lead nurturing. Now, what's cool here is we now have an AI Autobot that schedules sales calls for you as well to save you more cash on your business, lowering your overhead, and increasing your profits. This was phase 3, and let's scroll down here a little bit to how this automated lead management system looks. At the top of the funnel, what we do is we run DM ads and boosted posts. We're doing a combination of both because they both really work well. These ads go directly to your messages in your inbox on Instagram. That's how you generate leads on demand. It's the easiest way to grow to your first 30, 40K month. Now, the lead management, the appointment setter would then take over the conversation from the leads that go and opt in and message you from the ad. Literally, it's very simple. You put up an ad, which we actually script for our clients, launch them, and manage them for them. Forget about having to learn Facebook ads and having to learn all the KPIs and stuff because we actually do it for you. The system is installed for you. You just talk to your leads and sell to them. And at this phase, you'll have an appointment setter where they just message your leads for you because you have so many leads coming in, you don't have enough time to respond to them. At this point, you're more than likely a full-time entrepreneur, if not getting really close to it. Once again, the ads will generate leads straight to your inbox, people messaging you a keyword. Then your appointment setter will go and manage all of her leads for her and transition that conversation into an application form. The leads are now being qualified to make sure that they are good enough to hop on a call, that they're a good fit for the program. On the application page, this will filter out the bad leads from the good leads. They would then watch a pre-call nurturing video. The customer or potential customer will watch a 10-minute video which tells them about your program and nurtures them prior to the call, allowing you to increase your ROAS, meaning return on ad spend, increase your closing rate, and increase your show-up rate. They would also get hit with an email sequence, which is automated nurturing using our software. And then from there, Lorena would take the sales call and then she would close the sale. Now we're starting to hire a closer for her as well. And sometimes she even gets the closer to take the call. So eventually, she's not there yet. She won't even be taking sales calls and her business will just generate cash. This is what allowed her to really ramp up and scale fast, which takes me to phase 4, which is fulfillment scaling. Okay. This is really important because now she's getting a customer per day. She's getting 20, 30 customers per month. It's a lot of customers. How can you possibly keep up with that? So the problem was she had too many customers and too many leads to handle. The appointment setter is handling the leads, but who's handling the actual fulfillment, meaning coaching the clients, giving them workout plans, giving them nutrition plans, and holding them accountable? What we did is we showed her how to hire a fulfillment coach who now handles all of her fulfillment check-ins, the nutrition planning, the exercise routines, and customer support. Now, when you're doing this, you don't want to hire a bum off the street, someone who doesn't know what they're doing. You want to hire an expert that can actually fulfill and bring better results. As you've seen in the screenshot above here, she got 10 renewal clients because of the result of hiring an assistant coach. She was able to not just get out of fulfillment and not coach her clients anymore, but additionally add more revenue to her business without even spending more money on ads or getting new customers. The customers that are coming in continue to pay her and renew into a program. And sometimes they pay $5,000 to $6,000 for a 1-year renewal. Now that we have consistent retention and back-end revenue coming in, she's now at $40K a month with a light ad spend. So her current results rate now, as you can see here, she's booking up to 30 sales calls per week consistently. She's scaled to 40K months in monthly cash collected, actually, not even revenue, but cash collected, and she has fully automated lead generation. She does still post content. However, she doesn't have to rely on that because leads are coming in every day. And she has a scalable fulfillment system where she can handle as many clients that could come in without worrying about what's happening to the customer if they're getting good results. And her team supported all of the operations. The key success factors that we had here is A, the pricing strategy. Your offer is extremely important. This is an immediate revenue increase in your business. When I went from charging $99 to $1,000 per customer, almost overnight I made more money without even getting more leads because of the fact of pricing power. Second thing is you need targeted content. You need quality leads over quantity. Going viral doesn't always equal revenue in your business. Creating viral content that so many people are focused on is a lot of times just a big waste of time. Because if you're attracting everyone in the world, well, there's a lot of everyone's who are broke, who cannot afford $2,000. I prefer quality people who can afford my product or service over quantity. And then paid advertising is a key success factor as well, because this gives you predictable lead flow. You can always determine how many leads are going to come in, how many booked sales calls you're going to get, and how many closes you're going to get. Next thing is automated systems to have scalable processes. And then finally is team building. You can have sustainable growth and manage all the operations. This system now runs with minimum direct involvement from Lorena, allowing her to focus on high value activities, closing sales calls, and strategic business development. If you are a coach ready to scale your business, if you're ready to break free from trading hours for dollars and scale to 10K, 20K, or even 30, 40K a month, Lorena, and build automated systems that work for you without you having to be a slave to social media, and you want to create the freedom lifestyle that you deserve, then let's talk. Book your strategy call. And on this strategy call, just use the link below, we'll analyze your current business model and what you're doing. We'll identify the number one bottleneck holding you back or constraint. We'll create a custom roadmap to hit your first $10,000 per month or add at least $10,000 per month to your current income. And we'll show you exactly how our system can work for your business. Now, this isn't a sales pitch. It's a genuine strategy where you'll walk away with clarity and actionable steps, regardless of whether we work together. Make sure you click below to schedule your strategy call right now. As you can see here, this could be you next. I make more in 1 month than I used to make an entire year at my job. By Lorena Ragusa.